All right, so this is going to be a quick video going over a really fun aspect of Season 10, and that is the Infernal Hordes. So I'm sure everybody is aware a lot of changes this season, one of them being Infernal Hordes. This is where you fight Bartuk in order to get your Chaos Armor, pretty much guaranteed. What you get is random, but you're always guaranteed at least one piece of Chaos Armor when you defeat Bartuk. Now, little caveat to defeating Bartuk, you need at least 666 Aether in order to open up the portal to him instead of the portal to the Council. There is a little bit of a trick to this. When you're playing, if one of your random wave choices is to spawn a periodic Aether Goblin, you need to choose that. And then open up every single Chaos Portal option that appears as a wave option going forward. When you do so, there is an increased chance of getting a Goblin wave. That's nothing but goblins all the time. And you get mass amounts of Aether. Now, as you can see in this paused portion right here, me and a friend of mine were playing. We got an Aether Goblin like on our second wave as one of our choices. We chose it. And then on the fourth wave, we got a Chaos Portal that we opened, and it just was nothing but goblins. And so we have 2,551 Aether. I'm going to skip through this video a bit, and I'm going to go to where we get an Aether Goblin choice, pretty much our first wave here. And we'll start the video there. So we kept playing Infernal Hordes because we were having so much fun with it. And so we're like, okay, let's go get another round here. And that's exactly what we did. So here's our first wave. We're going to start. See the Aether Goblins up at the top as one of our choices? So we're going to choose that first thing. We went ahead and chose it. And then periodically an Aether Goblin spawns and you kill them, right? You won't get a whole lot of them, maybe 3, 4, 5 of them throughout the entire wave, and that's about it. The fun part comes in when you get further on down. Now, we went all the way to wave 7 before we actually got our portal. So as you can see here, we're about to open this portal, and this turns out to be nothing but goblins. One goblin pops up, we kill him, and then more goblins start showing up. And it's just mass murder of the Aether Goblins. It's crazy. They just keep spawning. The faster you can kill them, the faster they spawn, and the more Aether you get. By the time we're done with this run, we have well over 3,000 Aether. By the overall time we're done with the wave, all 10 of them, I want to say that we were at near 4,000. It was around 3,700 total Aether, which allowed us to not only open the portal to Bartuk, but then we were able to go ahead and get the guaranteed GA chest at 400 Aether, and then the remaining Aether, it doesn't really matter what you spend it on. It's either going to be on materials or it's going to be on gold. This particular run I chose gold because I was at 221 million gold, and I wanted to see how far a few thousand Aether would get me, and it gave me nearly 100 million more gold. But look at that, 3,007 Aether by the time we're done with that particular run. So it gets nuts. We end up getting up there, like I said, somewhere close to 3,700 because we spent 666 and we're still at 3,049. And then we come in here, we end up beating Bartuk. He doesn't take too long. He's a fairly easy boss, at least on T3. Probably a little bit harder on T4. But guaranteed chaos armor drop every single time. So as you see, I'll go through and I'll pick it up. There's a chaos chest armor that I picked up. And then I get my guaranteed GA chest here, which gives me at least 2, 3, sometimes 4 GAs. And then I ended up spending the rest of it on the gold because I already had enough of crafting materials that I didn't need that. So I wanted to see how much gold I would get. And I go from 221 million to I think it's 309 million, which was really, really nice, right? Because you need a lot of gold in order to craft your materials and stuff. But don't always go for the gold. I will suggest that you need to go for the materials chest as well, because Forgotten Souls do not drop like they used to. And Forgotten Souls are now very, very important in crafting anything. And I found myself running out of them a lot, especially when trying to go for masterworking. So, but as you can see, I pick up all this gold and I end up with like 309 million. It's an amazing Season 10 add-on for this Infernal Hordes. I love what they're doing. So far, everything about the season's just been great. I'm enjoying it. I know we're just coming up on 1 week since the season's launch, but I was able to level fast. I was able to get into T4 fast. I love all the changes they made to the bosses. You no longer have to sit through boss animations with any of this. You can go ahead and possibly one-shot them, then one-shot them. Most of the time, you'll get them down halfway on their health real fast. They'll put up a barrier. You've got to destroy the barrier, but then you can kill them right after that. It's been just a total blast. I'm looking forward to continue playing the remainder of the season, and I hope everybody else is enjoying it as much as I am.